Okay, so now it's a pretty exciting time. We're going to install the hood. And we have the template already set up. It's already taped on. We've screwed in a couple of screws already. Basically, it's going to hook onto it, and then we're going to slide it in. And you might have seen that there's a plank of wood there because there's a hollow space under the cabinet, so we need to fill that up with a plank of wood so that the screw had something to screw into. We've patched up the wall so that if there's airflow, it doesn't go into the house walls, it goes straight to the outside. We installed the wall anchors so that the screws actually bite into the wall. And that's everything on this side. On the hood itself, we're going to be using not the screws that they gave us, because this is actually a bit too long. Just a bit too long, it's going to poke out. So we're actually using screws that we just happen to have lying around. They're about the same diameter so that they can still like slot into it and then slide out. They actually give us a bit more clearance than the original screws. Furthermore, our system it ventilates in the back rather than in the top. So we're going to take out this plate. Sorry, we're going to take this out and replace it with this plate. And then we're going to take the back side, this plate out, and replace it with this vent. We're actually going to remove the cover here because otherwise it's not going to be able to come out. So that should be pretty easy. It looks like it's just a rod, so we might be able to bend it out of the place where it is. But besides that, we just need to loop this through the hole that we've made already, plug it in, screw the rest of the screws in, slot it onto it, slide everything in, and then tighten all the screws fully. Okay, so first let me remove this. Okay, and I would think I'd be able to pull this out. There we go. Should be a pretty nice fit. So, like I said, yeah, we're going to unscrew all of these, place this where they are before, and then install it. Okay, I'm gonna put the really reflective side on the bottom and screw everything back in. Okay, so it looks like I was a bit too hasty. So the top used these countersunk screws with this little slope here. Because the old plate that they had the countersink so that they were more flush. So since we're using this thicker plate on the backside, we should actually use the countersunk screws on the back, because the screws that are on the backside right now are flat. They are not going to be able to sit flush with the panel. So I have to take out all these screws and replace them. I'm gonna, just in case the vibration.
Yep.
Oh, you want to take it? Can you give me one? I'm just gonna put it in temporarily.
You might do it from here.
Oh, I'm just getting it for the video angle. Alright, can you give me another one? Alright, and then the rest of them I can just take out. There we go. I just need to grab onto it. Okay. doesn't seem like there's really an orientation, but I'm just going to put it the way that it was. This is where the top of the gate was, the top of the flap was, so I'm going to put this facing towards the top, just for consistency's sake. Not sure if that would change the aerodynamics of it at all, or how it functions, though.
Nah, itu memang
There should be
ni
extra,
11.
there should be extra of this one. in the
No.
bag. What?
Hmm?
There isn't? Okay. Wait.
Extra this one. Ni ni.
Hmm?
Extra this one.
Oh. I want extras of these.
Tak ada. Nothing that has the same.
Why do they have a different amount of... Let me just unscrew this a bit. Why isn't that lining up now? Huh, that's weird. The holes are not lining up. Okay, so now it's all screwed in. Now all that we need to do is just get the range up here. And we're going to do it the same way we took it down, which is we supported it with a jack as we took it down. So we're going to try to help bring it up and support it on that jack, because it's kind of a bit high for me and my dad. So we're going to do whatever we can to make it easy to install. But everything's already screwed in. We're just going to do it. We're not going to do it on camera because I need my dad to help me out here. Okay, so now we have it on top of here. We're going to loop the cable through. I'm going to wait to plug it in, just in case something happens during installation. But realistically, you could plug it in right now. But just for safety reasons, I'm going to wait.